Hey dudes and dudles, my name is Ayla and welcome back to Coming Out on Top. You drive to the store thinking about Ian, thinking about the day you met him during that first week of college. You were at an icebreaker for your dorm. You remember eyeing the kids around you as they mingled. You stood off from a distance observing. You felt a little too cool for everything. A little jaded, a little old. But really, you felt like you were barely holding your shit together. College was supposed to be fun. All you felt was a dull, aching loneliness. A scruffy kid with an unruly mop of hair stood next to you. He was so beautiful you tried not to stare. All of a sudden he turned to you with a serious look. You know what the secret is to meeting people, dude? His eyes flashed under his dark lashes. He then pulled a very thick, very furry strapper hat over his head. A funny hat. That's just silly, you said, laughing despite yourself. Is it? He grinned. Well, you're talking to me, right? And that was the beginning. Oh, I love Ian. The sex shop is a small mom-and-pop operation located out in the suburbs of Orland. What the hell is mom and pop? And you should never refer to a sex shop with something with mom in it. As you walk in, the scents of latex and patchouli assault your nose. Paradise! Oh my god, this one with a smiley face. Why does it have a face? A dildo should never have a face. Feeling self-conscious, you sidle up to the counter with the box. I'd like to return this, please. Here's the receipt. A shaggy-haired man stares at you from behind the counter. The Jack buddy? What did you find wrong with it? Nothing. It wasn't for me. It was for a friend. Ooh, your friend. Right. Look, he just didn't want it, okay? Does your friend want a killer case of carpal tunnel instead? Kid, do you know I can bend this, here is his right hand, past a 75-degree angle? Okay. Back in my day, we didn't have these fancy pants pleasure devices. You fucking kids these days. So even with sex toys, the older generation still thinks that the younger generation has it too good. That's just the way the world works, right? Like back in the day when people started using paper for the first time, the elders were complaining that the young people were using paper because what if they ran out of paper? You got endless porn at the push of a button, hookup apps for free easy sex, thousands of toys to tickle your bits in ways that your grand would never have imagined. You know what it's like to wait breathlessly for the swimsuit edition of your old man's sports magazine every year? Or to jack off to underwear models from an old crinkled department store catalog covered with coffee stains and bits of cat hair? Then get in a slap fight with your old man when he tries to steal it back. That's right, didn't think so. Just 2 words, kid. ASCII porn. You weren't there, man. You don't know. Can I please get my money back? I drove an hour out here for this. The cashier snorts. As he starts to key something into the register, you see a blonde girl browsing a few S&M devices on the display next to you. Zoe? Excuse me, I can't see those handcuffs. Sorry, let me get out of the way. Zoe? Oh, hey, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Her friendly smile suddenly evaporates. Oh shit, I think I'll let my lights on. I better go. Before I can say anything, she rushes out, leaving you confused. Hey, buddy, I need you to fill out this form. You blink at the cashier, wondering why Zoe's still in town. Are we having second thoughts about the Jack buddy? No. You try to stay focused despite the fact your mind is reeling. The cashier stares at you as you fill out the form, his eyes grow wide with astonishment. Kid, did you know your hand looks just like the Jack buddy? Yeah, that's why I'm returning it. Your brain churns with 100 questions on the way home. Why is Zoe still in town? Oh gee, I don't know, maybe because, he was lying? Did they cancel the trip? Is she covering for him? What the hell's going on? Back at the apartment, you look, heart pounding at Zoe's business card. Her number and address are printed neatly on the side. Call up and find out what's going on. You dial the number. No one answers. Visit Zoe's loft. Alright, so you might end up looking like a desperate fool when you show up at her place. But something isn't sitting right with you and you're determined to find out the truth. Her loft is in the art district downtown. The lights are on, someone is home obviously. A strange feeling overwhelms you. You don't know what it is, but it beckons you to the door. By the time you reach the doorbell, you feel your palms sweating. Am I obsessed? Crushing? I don't know, I just know that I need to see Ian. Holding your breath, you ring the doorbell. Zoe lets you in. Oh my god. Hi Zoe. I don't want to interrupt anything. It's okay, I had a feeling you'd drop by, and yet you're wearing that. You're probably wondering why we're not in Vegas. Well, yeah, and why I'm in this getup. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice. I'm pretty sure I know why you're in this getup. Look, I'm sorry, I don't understand what's going on. I know it's none of my business, but I'm concerned. I mean, Ian seemed excited about getting back together with you and getting away for the weekend. But I saw you earlier today, and I was worried why you weren't with him. Oh, he's with me, but we're not together. Okay, now I'm really confused. Maybe I should go. Mark, wait. Ian's here, working out some personal issues, and he's asked me to help. What kind of personal issues? Is he okay? You know, maybe it's better if you just spoke to him yourself. All in all, I think it's good that you came by. What am I about to witness? Follow me. You follow yourself up to a flight of stairs into a darkened hall. You find yourself standing in front of an open doorway. Oh, pretty. The soft orange glow and the fire casts shadows across the room. You look around, peering into the mostly dark space. Your heart stops and you stifle a gasp. Holy shit, Ian. I knew it. I knew it. Hi. Stretched out on the four-poster bed is Ian, his wrist tied to the headboard by a pair of ropes, his arms tense against the restraints while his muscles contract and relax steadily. Apart from a blindfold, he's completely naked. His beautiful, thick, rigid erection makes your eyes grow wide, and despite feeling confused and afraid, causes the blood to race to your dick. You turn to Zoe, who makes a shushing sound with her finger. Zoe, I'm not, Ian, we've got a visitor. Ian jerks his head towards her voice. He sucks in a short breath. He's going to help you with your fantasy, okay? We talked about this as a possibility, remember? Ian doesn't move. Stretched between the ropes, he lies breathing, listening, waiting. Okay, I'm gonna guess that he has feelings for Mark. Duh. And he's asked Zoe to maybe find a dude and then he can pretend he's having sex with Mark. Something like that. Ian, just say the word and we'll make this happen. He's pretty close to your fantasy guy's height and weight. I think he'll be a good fit. Pause. Ian? Who is it? Do you want me to remove the blindfold? No, it's just that's his voice. Oh my god, Zoe. It's not... Never mind, don't tell me who it is. I don't want to know. So if it's a yes, I'm sending him in here. Yes. Oh god, do it. Holy fuck, Zoe. Zoe turns to you, putting a finger to your lips. The two of you speak at first. This is Ian's fantasy. What, having sex with a guy? Not any guy, Mark. You. You feel faint. You can feel your heart racing and your knees about to give beneath you. The plan was that I was going to help him with his fantasy fuck. You know, use the old strap on and pretend it was you. Ah, okay. Close enough. And possibly get one of my male friends to give him a more authentic experience. But I think in terms of authentic, you can't do better than... Well, she gently nudges you forward. Your mouth agape, you stare at her astonished. She smiles. This is insane. If you wanted it this badly, why didn't you just, ask? Because he's scared. He has such a crush on you, Mark, for a long time, in fact. But he also loves you as his friend. He's terrified of doing anything to disrupt your friendship. Zoe shakes her head at you, smiling. You two are so oblivious. So what do I do? That's up to you. You can take off his blindfold, untie him, and say the things you obviously need to say to each other. Or you can make his greatest fantasy come true. You look at her speechless. You know him better than anyone, Mark. You're his best friend. I trust you'll know what to do. She nudges you towards the doorway. The soft carpet pats your footsteps as you enter the bedroom. You hear Zoe's footsteps recede as she closes the door and walks away. The only sound is the crackling of the fire and the rhythmic cadence of Ian's breath. At the sound of your steps, he strains his head towards you. You take a moment to let your eyes adjust to the light, pulse raising as Ian's body comes into full view. The firelight casts dancing shadows across the muscle contours of his body. The walkthrough says to leave him tied and fulfill his fantasy, so I'm gonna do this one first. Untie him and remove the blindfold. You reach over, untying the binds at his wrists and pull the blindfold off his face. Seeing you, he gets up, scrambles away, embarrassed as he pulls his knee to his chest. Oh god, it is you. Ian, I know this is freaking you out. I know this is completely sick, I'm sorry. I just need to get this out of my system. He pulls your sheet over his naked body, turning away from you. Oh, why didn't you just tell me? You didn't need to get your ex to fulfill this fantasy. You're my best friend, dude. I don't know how to explain it, but he bursts his face in his hands. Oh, kiss him. You lift his chin with your hand, bringing his lips to yours. He looks at you in surprise as you kiss him. You pull away from him for a moment, running your hand through his hair. Ian, it's fine. I'm sorry, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Nothing's wrong with you, you're just in love, calm down. You kiss him again to keep him quiet. He murmurs against your mouth, trembling. You reach over and wrap your arms around him.
One eternity later.
Reality begins its slow descent back into your consciousness. Giving him a kiss, you remove his blindfold. You take a moment to breathe, to come to your senses. Ian looks at you wide-eyed, body slack, covered with sweat. He looks worried. Oh fuck, I don't know. Well, what can I say? Are you upset at me, Mark? Did that feel like I was upset at you? I mean, how is this not freaking you out? Well, it probably has to have a pretty major thing for you. Shit, hearing you say that. He closes his eyes for a moment, sighing deeply, like a burden's been lifted off his shoulders. Aww, I'm fine, Ian, I really am. You will be too. He takes another deep breath, as if to release all the pent-up anxiety he's been carrying for weeks. Months, perhaps. I hate to ask, but can you release me, dude? I don't know, you look pretty good tied up like that. You feel your cock stir again. Don't make me beg. That's hardly an incentive. Nevertheless, you reach over and untie his wrist. Then you yell as he takes you by surprise and wrestles you onto the bed. He grabs your shoulders, pinning you beneath him, staring hard into your eyes. Oh shit. You struggle under him, watching him flare his nostrils, planting his knees on either side of your torso. He holds down your wrist, effectively trapping you beneath him. You feel his warm, naked ass on your belly. It's not a bad place to be. Oh my god, what did I do? How could you leave me in suspense like that, dude? I thought you were another guy. You seemed alright with it. Maybe a little. But, shit. You smile at his red cock. He opens his mouth, ready to dish out the insults, but instead he leans down and kisses you in the mouth. His kiss is so deep, so fervent, you can feel your own cock rising. I am so into you, Mark, you have no idea. Oh, he stares into your eyes and kisses your neck, your chest. His hands run through your hair and down your sides. This time, no blindfold. No! A few days later, I'm so happy! Ian calls you and Penny into the living room. What's the big news, Ian? I've got an announcement to make. Ian suddenly looks nervous. Then he sees your expression, your knowing glance, gently encouraging him, urging him on. So, like, you guys aren't just my roommates, but my best friends. Wait, this feels really familiar. Just stole my fucking speech. You spent the weekend cramming for your finals. 1 week later, finish up your exams. This is the same goddamn thing. There we go. It was kind of crazy for all of us. Suddenly, a young man approaches Penny. He seems a little breathless and a little bashful at the same time. Hey, your name's Penny, right? You're the one who made Campus Mapper? Maybe. Are you hurt or injured? No, I just want to say your app is awesome. Why, yes, I'm Penny. The app has been a major inspiration to me as an aspiring developer. The fact that it'll take you right to the new storm drain it's such a handy little feature when you're looking for raccoons. Who goes scouting for raccoons? This is kind of embarrassing, but I was wondering if I could pick your brain about some stuff, maybe over a drink or two? Certainly, I wouldn't mind imparting the many hard-fought lessons I've learned with a young hopeful. Look at the twinkle in your eyes, so much yearning, such innocence, so very much to learn. I will guide you, young Padawan. We'll be inside, guys. Sure, he's just interested in her brain. She and the young program disappeared to the nearest bar. It really was a crazy semester, dude. For me too. Yeah, it was. But I'm so thankful it happened, Mark. Me too. He pulls you towards the bar, the warmth of his hand on your arm radiates through your body. When you look at the beautiful grin on his face, your heart starts to race. Let's hurry. I have a feeling we're gonna have to save that kid before Penny makes him her intern. You would love that, I think. Congratulations, you and Mark Matthews are ready to start the next chapter of your life. When Ian returns from his studies abroad, he joins you in the city. Once again, you're rooming with your best friend and now your boyfriend. Aside from the fact that he still uses your toothbrush, you've never been happier. Well, I mean, now you're having sex, so you're doing more disgusting things than that. You are amazed that you felt as alone as you did not too long ago, and you realize now that the lows you felt then makes these days that much sweeter. Do you wish your life had been indifferent up until now? Maybe, who knows? But this moment, lying beside Ian as you kiss him awake, watching him smile and stretch like a cat and snuggle next to you is something you would never ever change. 2 years later. Okay, Mark, you lecture yourself. Everything's going to be just fine. Remember, whatever happens, try not to throw up. That sounds familiar. I, Mark, take you, Ian, to be my husband. I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health. I will love you and honor you to all days of my life. Oh, I'm so happy. Do you like my fan? I got it from Ayla. It's been really good with the heat stroke. Ian looks at you, his lower lip quivering dangerous as you place the ring on his finger. I, Ian, take you, Mark, to be my husband. I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health. I will love you and honor you all the days of my life. Give me a picture! As the two of you exchange rings that afternoon, you see yourself at the end of a long road, a series of events and decisions culminating into this one moment. The minister pronounces you married. Taking Ian's hand in yours, you feel a surge of pure, utter joy wash over you as your mouths unite in a perfect kiss. The end. No! I'm so happy! So that was the long-awaited Ian shoot, at least long-awaited for me. I'm so happy. Ian's route isn't necessarily my favorite, but Ian is my favorite guy, so that counts for a lot. There's just the bro finder dates left now. Looking forward to those. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. See ya!